Have you or someone else told you to get out of your own head? Isn't thinking a good thing? After all, technique and mechanics are crucial for both confidence and success in sports. However, mechanics are quite detailed. There's a lot of moving parts. So, is it possible that thinking can become detrimental to athletic performance? Yes, it's called paralysis by analysis. This is a casual saying used to describe the feeling of being unable to make a decision due to overthinking a problem. This often happens when you're dealing with too many variables and continually trying to find solutions rather than taking action and making a decision. When you give yourself too many verbal instructions, your thoughts interfere with fluid mechanics. In other words, underperformance is inevitable when you try to process too much information while you're competing. Now, there is a time and a place to think about mechanics, and that time is in practice. However, even at some moments in practice, switching from consciously thinking to performance mode is beneficial, and I will talk about that in a bit. Overthinking interferes with mechanics, whether it's a gymnast thinking through her floor routine, a basketball player trying to talk themselves through a free throw, or a golfer overthinking a putt. Now, while I am addressing athletes, much of what I'm discussing can be applied to non-athletes as well because, let's face it, overthinking is a very common problem for people in general. Another thing, athletes, have you ever noticed that your mind wanders to the future and you might worry about things that can possibly happen, or it can wander to the past and replay the bad or cringe events that happened previously? So as you can see, overthinking can come in various forms, but the one thing they all have in common is that all forms of overthinking are distractions, which prevents you from performing optimally. So you may ask, how can you move from consciously thinking to performance mode while you're competing? Well, since you can't turn your thoughts off, the key is to redirect your focus. Here are some mental strategies on how to do just that. Use self-talk to help prompt you to switch from conscious overthinking mode to performance mode, simply like play on autopilot. When you notice yourself focusing on mechanics, redirect your attention by reciting predetermined, simple keywords or phrases that trigger the right mindset and focus. Also, when you make a mistake, avoid analyzing your game during competition and instead save it for after the game or the next practice. Also, you can establish a consistent pre-game routine that includes not just the physical, but also the mental preparation. Clearly define your goals for each game or practice session, which helps to provide direction and purpose. Also, rather than dwelling on the potential outcome or the score, focus on the specific tasks and processes within the game. Break down the game into smaller, manageable components and concentrate on executing each one effectively. Practice mindfulness and deep breathing exercises to stay present in the moment. Techniques such as controlled breathing can help calm your mind and reduce the anxiety. You also need to train your mind to handle pressure and adversity. Use visualization, positive self-talk, and mental imagery to build that mental toughness and resilience. Build trusting skills in your training by reminding yourself that you have put in the necessary training and practice, so let your muscle memory take over during competition. Concentrate on the current play or moment rather than dwelling on past mistakes or worrying about future outcomes. View mistakes as opportunities to learn and improve rather than as failures. Seek guidance from a mental game coach like myself who can provide you with personalized strategies to address your overthinking and enhance your mental performance. If you got value of today's episode, please consider sending this video by using the share button to someone who might benefit from this message. It's word of mouth referrals like this that can really help the channel grow. And I'd really appreciate it if you like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you won't miss any of my future videos of free strategies. Now, I also have another video I do want you to watch. It's called How to Recover from a Poor Performance. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please comment below. Until next time, I'm the Iron Therapist Leslie Timbo reminding you to keep your mental game on.